If you grew up in Ontario from the 80s to the early 2000s, you probably remember Lick's Burger. That old school diner energy, employees singing your order back to you, usually unenthusiastically. And of course, the Homeburgers. So, what happened? How did this successful and genuinely loved burger chain collapse until only one location's left today? At a super depressing rest stop in Parry Sound. Well, the answer is a bit of a mystery. Some of it's business, some economics, and some of it involves allegations that the original owner screwed over franchisees. Let's dive into this juicy story. Chapter 1, Origins. Before we get into the downfall, let's rewind to the beginning. In 1979, a lady by the name of Denise Meehan took a loan out for $5,000 and opened up a restaurant. She already had years of hospitality experience, and she believed in two simple things. Number 1, serve good food. Number 2, make people feel welcome. Simple, yes. Effective, absolutely. And within a year, the first Licks was open on Queen Street in Toronto. For the first several months, it was just Denise and one other employee working from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. non-stop. And it paid off. Customers were hooked, drawn in by the atmosphere and Denise's signature creation, a 6-ounce home burger topped with her signature guck sauce. Sidebar, what exactly is guck sauce? Guck was Lick's secret weapon. A tangy, dill-forward, creamy mayo sauce that worked on everything. Burgers, fries, even chicken. I found the original recipe for guck sauce online from a lady named Lenny. She posted the exact recipe she got from the source back in 1984. Link in description. Chapter 2, Growth. With a hit on her hands, Meehan began expanding. From 1984 to 2007, Licks opened several locations across southern Ontario. And this is when the chain developed its most famous tradition. Employees literally had to sing your order back to you, sometimes enthusiastically, but usually not so much. But it became part of the charm. These songs were actually written at something called Songfest, where employees would stay after hours and pitch ideas for new songs. One former employee said, quote, "We wrote them. We'd have Songfest where all the employees came up with new songs. None of it was on paid time. We stayed and worked on them for free, but it was fun, and we got free food." End quote. By 2002, Denise's success was so well recognized, she was inducted into the Canadian Professional Sales Association Hall of Fame, or the SPAHF for short. Life was good in Licksland. The money was rolling in, they had over 30 locations, and their burgers even hit supermarket freezer aisles. So what could go wrong? Chapter 3, Decline and Failure. This is where the trouble begins. Number 1, the 2008 economic collapse. Licks was not prepared for the sudden shift in consumer habits. People began choosing cheaper and faster options, and sit-down restaurants took a big hit. Number 2, the boutique burger boom. Around 2009, new burger players started to explode onto the scene. Five Guys, Burgers Priest, Hero Burger, and more. Suddenly, everyone was a burger connoisseur and wanted a premium burger, and the newcomers did it with flashy advertising and a rapid expansion. Number 3, financial problems at head office, and this is where things get real messy. In 2013, an article revealed that Lick's corporate office owed over $200,000 in unpaid rent to landlords. Even worse, franchisees were paying their portion, but the head office was not passing it along.
Lick's franchise owner Marufa Ahmed is overwhelmed reading the sign posted on the door of her business. The sign on the door says the parent company, Licks Incorporated, owes the landlord nearly $90,000. The couple have bank statements showing Licks cashed their rent checks for more than $10,000 a month. Denise Meehan, the president of Licks Incorporated, declined our request for an on-camera interview.
Location after location was forced to shut down, and franchisees were furious. When asked about this, Meehan reportedly said, "Some stores work and some stores don't. That's just business." Not exactly reassuring. And number 4, allegations of mismanagement. Online discussion from former staff and franchisees is not exactly kind to Meehan. Here's a couple brief quotes. Quote, "Yeah, fuck Denise Meehan. Her bad business decisions wrecked a lot of people." End quote. And another, quote, "She basically forced the Parry Sound franchise owner out too on some stupid clause in the contract. Completely destroyed her life. Source, I know the previous owner." End quote. And even another. The manager at Lick's Dorval in Oakville at the time, and I got a call from the CRA trying to find her. End quote. And just to be clear, these are accounts from Reddit and online forums, not verified legal claims, but they really do show how negatively former staff really felt. Number 5, the wave of closures. Between 2012 and 2013, stores started closing rapidly, including the legendary Queen Street location, the very first. And by 2021, there was only one location left, in Parry Sound at the isolated rest stop. I was actually able to visit this location earlier this year, and to my surprise and joy, they were able to sell me a jar of the legendary guck sauce. Although, they handed me an unlabeled mason jar pulled from a chest freezer. Slightly concerning. The legacy of Licks is complicated. On one hand, it was fun, unique, and genuinely beloved. On the other, poor management and allegations from franchisees all led to its downfall. It's a shame. Licks had the potential to become Canada's biggest burger chain, but now all we're left with is nostalgia. A few frozen hamburgers and one lonely Licks clinging to life off the highway. Oh, and this.